Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Spyro 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to go do Cloud Spires.
I think that's what it's called. It
Yeah.
better be. I've been saying it all morning. Alrighty. Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is one of those levels where a lot of times when I play through this game, I'll miss a gem or two, and I gotta come back just because some of them are like tucked away a little, you know.
Yeah.
And I think there's like 2 or 3 of those black portals that lead off to other areas in this level too, which is another reason why it's tricky finding all the gems, because you're like, is it in this one?
Yeah.
Is it in that one? Which part of the level is it in?
And there's these guys.
Mm-hmm. Big flapping freaks. And their lightning rod buddies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It looked like he was bullying him a minute ago. Or
Yeah.
Might have been the good guy, I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I think they were just fucking with each other. I think he was like flapping his wings at the lightning rod dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the gem that I always miss, see how that ledge looks like it will lead you to your death?
Yeah.
It probably will, but there is a ledge somewhere in this level where, like, just past it is like a step with some gems on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to get like close and just turn the camera like near some of these. I think this one is like a death ledge.
Yeah. And there's this gem.
And there's that gem. Ooh, there's one over there. Just glide into the abyss.
There's one over here.
I don't. Yeah. And if we miss 1 or 2, we could just come back. That's no big deal.
Mhm.
We just want to try and get through like a level each episode, you know?
Yeah.
And then we might just make backtracking its own episode or 2 later down the line.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
But you live here, man.
Cirrus, you're wearing too much blush.
Adapt.
Yeah, adapt. Yeah, seriously. Why would you live here if you can't,
Right.
like, live here,
Right?
you know?
He just dies of starvation. He's like, oh, I couldn't make it. Oh, like me.
Yeah, I think that's, like, the end of the level.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I forgot all the enemies respawn. And
Oh, no.
that's one of the things that annoys me about Spyro 1 and 2 is all the enemies have the gems, so if you die and they all respawn, then you have to freaking kill them all, because, like, I don't remember which freaking people or which enemies I've killed.
Yeah.
People. I don't know why I chose that word.
Yeah, thankfully I only killed those 2
Yeah.
guys.
I can't remember! Yeah, it sucks when it happens near, like, the end of the level and you're like, damn.
Boom, boom.
I feel like every Spyro game has to have that at least once,
Yeah.
where it's like 4 of the metal enemies lined up in a row.
Mhm.
That's the ledge.
This one right here.
Yeah, look to your right, and then, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I always miss this one.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully we won't have any problems.
Mm-hmm. Freya's coming up here sniffing. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick it up or not, but she's like...
Thought that green switch was a gem for a sec.
Mm-hmm. Nice big greenie.
Whee!
How do you feel about this soundtrack for this game?
I don't think it's as clever as the soundtrack for the second game.
Yeah, I think that the second game has, like, the best music and the most ambiance.
Yeah, it could also just be nostalgia because we played it so much when we were kids.
For sure.
But I definitely think that it's a little bit more complex.
I feel like the second game has the melody is more to like the forefront. and
Line up.
This, yeah. I think this game relies so much on rhythm and percussion, and like the melody is sometimes hiding.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, yo, I want to hum this song, but it's all. There are a few songs that I really do enjoy from this one. I don't dislike the soundtrack. Eventually, like those will all have whirlwinds.
Yeah.
But there's this icy level that I think there's a couple of them. I don't remember which one I prefer.
There any more down here?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, out of all 3 of the Spyro soundtracks, I think this might be my least favorite. Now that I'm thinking about it, because, like, the first game, the first game, admittedly, all of my favorite music from that game is in, like, the first world and the third world. And then the rest of it, I'm kind of like, eh. like when you get to the second overworld, it's like brum, 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 brum. I'm like, ugh, yuck. But like Artisan Worlds and the Wizard World all have like beautiful, level soundtracks.
Yeah.
And Spyro 2, like you said, it's so much nostalgia, but also it feels so like melody driven, each of the stages. There are a couple that are like mostly percussive, like Hurricos, like off the top of my head. That one's not really like a hummable song. And then just like the ambiance of like autumn plains, winter tundra.
Stephanie.
What are you doing in that egg, Steph?
Wee.
Oh my god, this
Oh,
fucking
boy,
bear.
oh boy.
Everywhere you look.
How much you want this time? Sure.
That little song I sang, that's Full House, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere you look, there's a bear. He's coming for your money. Everywhere you look, there's a face of a bear. What's now?
Oh, cool.
I thought you were dead.
Yeah. Thought he had got the best of me. Now he's gonna get the worst of me.
The head. There are a few enemies in metal outfits who you can like hit part of their hitbox with your fire and it'll kill them. But I don't think these guys. I think, yeah, these ones are totally covered.
Hit him, you fool.
Remember, to get your longest glide,
Remember, aim for the enemies before you hit. I'm sure it just like reads you.
Don't be an idiot when you're attacking enemies.
Remember, this game is for 5-year-olds.
You're almost 30. 6 times that number.
She's like, remember, if you suck, you can always give up.
Yeah. He's just give it up, Spyro.
Yeah, it's over. Now I know why these are the Forgotten Worlds.
Yeah, I wish I could forget them.
Yeah, who would want to remember this?
Yeah, but someone burned it into my brain like a cattle prod.
Like a cattle prod, Jesus.
Let him dancing.
Flap, flap, flap. It'd be funny if the enemies in this game reacted like the ones from Enter the Dragonfly, where they just like stood still. Oh, this is like the end of the level. If you turn around, if you talk to that little dude, all of those little whirlwinds will activate too, which will let you like get up to certain ledges faster.
Cool.
And that fodder.
oh, you activated the bellows? Maybe
Oh,
I can
he
get the
activated
cloud
the
generator.
You and your friends have too much blush on your face. Why are your cheeks so pink? Damn, I forgot all this shit happened.
The rhinos
Oh.
must have
I thought it was gonna be a little bit more.
cloud generator.
They stuck an egg in your cloud generator.
Henry.
Cavill? Oh. Yeah, there's one black portal, and I think there's like a whirlwind right behind you. Yeah, that'll take you to another black portal, I think. Or it'll drop you off at the top of that tower right next to you.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
Portal to hell.
Oh.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn. But these mischievous
I think you
spirits
gotta
are
kill all them
stopping our
ghastlies.
downstream.
Is that you making that noise, or is there a thief running around?
There's a little thief with an egg. Yeah, when you first came in, I went, oh, because I saw him out of the corner of my eye.
Damn, that's short. Do they respawn?
I don't remember. Shut up, you thief.
Die!
Yeah, thankfully they fly in a pretty simple circle. Die! Also, you use the stick, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm like playing this game, I usually use the D-pad, especially for flying and like the super speed things, just because I feel like it's easier to make those adjustments by like just tapping the pad once or twice versus the stick.
Ooh,
Oh my
happy
god!
now.
Why does his face look like that? I had a flashback. I think Cat Icarus in his Spyro big ass like 2-hour long episode that he did like a year or two ago. He like pointed out that face and then like did Photoshop on his own face to make his eyes look like that. It was horrifying. That double layered laugh. Prepare to die. Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Brian. Got the shades. Some more gems in this area.
Yeah, I don't have nearly as much nostalgia for Spyro 3 as Spyro 2, because I don't think I got this game until I was like a freshman in high school, because I didn't even know there was a Spyro 3, and then I found out, because like YouTube and like, well, high-speed internet was a thing, but we had dial-up until like way later than we should.
Yeah.
It was like 2006, 7, or 8 or something like that, and then we finally got high-speed internet.
Yeah, we lived in like a super rural neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they like finally came down with some cable boxes.
Yeah. So we didn't have like Google, and if you didn't see something in like a gaming magazine or something that you like picked up at GameStop, it was like you sometimes just didn't even know something existed.
Yeah.
And then we like got high-speed internet, and I remember going on like YouTube and Google and shit, and like, there's a Spyro 3, and then saw that there were like other games, but people thought they were shit. And then I don't know, there aren't any gems up here on any of these.
Cool.
But there might be some on like the inner ring, because you did like outside all of the ones. And this game loves to scatter them about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ooh.
I definitely enjoy Spyro 3. To me, it just feels like Spyro 2, but just like kind of blown up. Like too big, like for its own good.
Yeah. I
Doesn't
think that's all of them.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, and it doesn't like make it a bad game or anything like that. It's just everything feels more like spread out, and like having like 4 other playable characters. It's like back in like the 90s or 2000 or whatever the year was that this came out, like I'm sure kids were like, oh my god, but like now it's like you look back on that and you're kind of like, these all control worse than Spyro.
Yeah.
Our sun has gone out.
Our sun's
We can
gone
make a new
out.
one
We're
with a
gonna
lava
die.
fusion cauldron with
The
3
black
sun
hole
seeds.
approaches.
But they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot.
Yeah, you just gotta keep like burning him all the way,
Step on
and I
the
think you
switch
gotta
to
do it
get
like
fresh
3
sun.
times. Could you imagine if right before our sun went out, he just whoa.
That'd be insane.
You're like, wait, what was that? And then it just like cuts out. If the sun died, would the black hole happen immediately?
I don't think so. I think it would like expand before it went out. Oh man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they say that they like expand really massively before they implode on themselves.
I remember, like, that's obviously, like, it's a fear, like, but it's also kind of like a semi-irrational fear, because I don't see the sun going out in, like, the next 50 years, before I die, assuming 50 years. But I remember when we were kids, that was, like, one of your biggest fears, like, when you found out, like, briefly, like, when you found out about, like, the sun going out and stuff like that. And I remember, like, even, I think I was, like, 7 or 8 years old, we were, like, chilling on our swings outside. I think I said something to the effect of like, well, we're all gonna die before that happens. You were like, it's still sad that it's gonna happen. I was like, yeah, but we won't be here, so
Everyone else will though.
yeah, hopefully by then humanity will have thought of a solution, but humanity's
Stupid.
yeah, I was gonna say people are kind of
No!
damn.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Humanity's stupid. Yeah, no, it's like people can't even like agree on what we've got going on now. And like, if you think about things cosmically, it's like eventually humanity, I think, is gonna be done.
Yeah.
But you know, hopefully not in our lifetime. Damn.
Why doesn't that fire help him?
I don't know. Yeah, you pretty much just have to be dashing like the whole time. And you keep barking like a dog. It's like, shut up, son.
Go.
Sweet.
Cool.
Our sun has gone out.
That's a weather problem. Just like the clouds and all that shit.
Looks like Squirtle's face, but yellow.
It does, yeah. The fucking the Squirtle Squad shit.
Lulu.
I don't remember like most of the Pokemon anime. Did he get Squirtle from that squad?
Yeah, I think the one with the shades was the one that ends up joining
And
him.
he was like, you know what?
I'm abandoning my life of crime.
Yeah.
I actually want to be a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and then don't they become like firefighters or something?
Yeah, or
something cute like that. Yeah, I love that show growing up, but like, you know, like we said, no high-speed internet, you know, shit like that. So, and I don't know, do kids nowadays even watch like cable? Do they know about like TV programming? How like if it's like, oh shit, you know, my favorite show's coming on. I have, you know, there's 2 episodes, and you don't get to pick which episodes. It's just like, oh, this is what they're playing today.
Right.
You know, so it's like your daily dose of, you know, cartoons or whatever is whatever the programmers decided. So a lot of times, like, you know, growing up, you wouldn't see every single episode of Pokemon, so you'd just be like, when did Ash get a Squirtle? Right. Yeah, I remember because, like, we had a few of them on, like, video, like on VHS, and I think one of the first ones we got was when he fought Misty in Cerulean City Gym. And at that point, all he had was, like, Butterfree, Pidgeotto, and Pikachu.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, the next one we got, I think, was like when he went to like Celadon City or something, and by that point he already had Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. I'm like, when did this happen? And I remember I had like the games, and I was like, how is this possible? Is that all of them? I think it is.
On this ledge.
No.
Nope.
Any around the corner to the right of the stairs? Hello? Any money over here?
Yeah, I think that's all of them. Oops.
Die! What is that, a duck?
Yeah, it looked like it.
I think the sheep are still my favorite. They just feel so Spyro-y.
Yeah. And then there's just like a few other whirlwinds around somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one earlier in the level. You were like standing on the pedestal looking at the ledge. I think that one should be active now.
Yeah.
Whee! That sounds like the song. Whee! It might be to your right and over there.
Yeah, I think I see a little pedestal.
It better be active.
Nope, you have to talk to the guy again. Went through the portal.
That'd be annoying.
Yeah. Another life.
Sweet. Take that. All this shit. More freaks. Line up. Sweet. I don't know why. It's always so funny to me in every video game when the sound clips, like, double. It just sounds like boosted. And then... Oh, okay.
Cool. Hopefully this will be it.
Ooh, that might be the last egg. Sweet. Oh, yeah, sweet.
Nice.
I was gonna say we're missing 30, and I only saw 2 purple at first. I was like, wait, where the hell? All right, egg, activate.
Claire.
But spelled kind of dumb. I'm Claire. All these ones have glasses. Sweet, and then did you want to just call it here, and then we can start the next one back in the overworld?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.